Hello, my lovelies. Coco, what's going to happen between me and Hanny? Okay, it's not going to be the future with just 3 cards, and also I only go up to 12 months. Okay, so it's just going to be looking at the general sort of energy in your current energies that you are in. I've got the occupation card, so I don't know if you are at school together or work together, college together. Let me just pull out one more. Oh. Again, I saw another work card there. So let me just, oh, what have I got here? And a yes. It may be that you, okay, in the past you were studying. That might be where you met then, okay. They're not really getting a lot from 3 cards, okay. It's just sort of the occupation card. So we've established that you went to studied with each other. The wheel of fortune, things moving forward. We do have a yes, so perhaps things might get better between you or shift between you, okay. So I don't really know. In 3 cards, it didn't really give me an outcome as such. All of you, please remember that any tarot reading you get is never ever set in stone. You have the power to change things. Okay, you all have the power to change things. You can get a reading and you don't like what's in the reading. You can write down all the things that pissed you off in the reading that you didn't like, and you can affirm for the opposite. I want you all to know that, okay? Please take that on board. Whatever comes out is in your full control. You can change things. So if you ever get a reading that upsets you, just literally write down what you didn't like about it and affirm the opposite. Okay, so if a psychic tells you there's never going to be any commitment between you, no, you change that. Okay, you change it too. No, we are in a loving, committed relationship. You are in full control. All the psychic is doing is picking up on the current energies. Okay, so if you stayed in that current energy of feeling like nothing was going to happen, then it's unlikely to. Okay, so I want you all to know that, please, so that you're not upset by readings, so that you're not stressed out by readings. You are in full control. We are all our own psychics, okay? Okay, Paris and Kathleen. Okay, I'm going to need both of your questions. Yeah, I've got that. Paris, what is your question? And then Aquarian, make sure your question is typed out so that you can paste it as soon as I've done Paris's. Paris's is a long reading as well, okay? Both of you got big readings, so readings always take priority if somebody's paid for a reading, so just hold fire with the free. How is Andrew's energy towards you at the moment? Excuse me. Paris, are you in no contact? Okay. Okay, a lot of up and down energy in this, Paris. Okay, so I don't feel that even though you're talking that it's particularly how you want the connection to be at this current time. Um, okay, thank you, Sasha, for stepping in as moderator, my lovely. Okay, so in his energy, now remember as well that his energy is a reflection of your energy as well. We're all connected by energy. So bear that in mind. And like I said, if you ever get a reading that you're not, you know, there's areas in it that you're not happy with, you can change it. Literally write it down and affirm the opposite. Okay, you have full power over any reading. A reading is never set in stone. So we have here that there's some kind of talks between you. Okay, he wants talks. There's a decision that he knows he's got to make here. You may have already been talking that he needs to make a decision. Okay, but we have the Three of Swords here. So, you know, if you've just come back into contact after being in no contact, is there still this sort of heartache? Is there still this fear of separation again? Has he got to separate from somebody else in order to be with you? Okay, or do you have to separate from somebody here? There is some kind of talk that may be causing heartache or something that's, you know, happened before. I still feel that you've put him on your pedestal. Take him off. Okay, we never put anybody above us because you always give your power away if you do that. So Spirit is saying be strong. It may be that he's just taking control of a situation over if he does have to walk away from somebody else in order to be with you, or a family situation or something. He is very passionate about you. He does have a lot of feelings for you here. In your energy, a bit up and down. Okay, 1 minute you feel happy, the next you feel down, and then you go back into sort of self-sabotaging thoughts like, oh, this isn't going to happen, that's not going to happen, he's still the same, or he's still doing that, or this is still the same. Okay, so Spirit is saying, well, all you're doing is trapping yourself in your ego thoughts instead of following what your heart is telling you. So they're saying stay optimistic about your love life. Okay, positive thinking. Positive thinking and faith will bring you the romance you want. You can live together. Not often I get this card out, but this is showing me that if you shift your energies from self-sabotaging in those ego thoughts that are telling you the opposite to what your heart is telling you, then you can live together here. He is passionate about you. You're the one, he is the one that you're passionate about. Okay, so step out of your comfort zone. It's not going to be easy trying to shift those ego thoughts into what your heart is telling you. Okay, so shift, really ignore what your ego is telling you. You know, what is your heart telling you, basically, because you do have the chance to be together here. So shift how you're thinking about him, how you're feeling in the connection. You know, he is not your drug. He is not there to be your fix, your happiness. You have to love yourself in order for others to love us. If you're relying on somebody else to love you, to make you feel good and loved, you're always going to feel let down or disappointed. It's no other human's job. Okay, so just a few things that you need to tweak here. Okay, Aquarian, what is your question that you paid for, my lovely? What is the current energy between Gabriel and I? Can fix whatever issues to get into a fully committed romantic relationship. Okay. Okay, well, he's got a lot of love for you that's coming out in his energy. So let's see what energy you are in. If you are in repelling energy, hence the fact you're not seeing what you want here. So let's just have a look. Yeah, okay. Are you in contact or no contact, Aquarian? Okay. Okay, it's just that the stranger card came out, and that's usually like if you were in no contact, him coming back. But I did feel that you were together here till that came out. So in his energy, the Two of Cups, okay, loves you very much. Okay, he loves you very much. He's got a lot of loving emotions for you here. He wants there to be changes. Okay, he wants things to change between you. He is very passionate about you. Okay, he finds you fun to be with. He wants things to be more fun between you. With this card, it's all down to you. You need to shift your energy, because how you're currently seeing him in your mind's eye or in the relationship is what is causing him to show up differently. Okay, we are all spiritual beings, and his higher self, his energy, we're all energy. If you melt us all down, we come down to energy. Okay, so and if you look up levels of consciousness on Google and in images, you will see an upside down cone with where your lower energies repel things from us and attract the same sort of shit. The higher energies of love and everything will attract that to you. Thank you. Take the dog out. Leave her out. Close the door right up so she can't get in. Cheers. So, although his energy is wanting to come forward in a loving way, you are very much holding on to emotions that are not serving you. Okay? And you're sort of always looking for him to be the one that shifts, but you have to shift, because it's your energy that is keeping him away from you in the way that you want. So Spirit is saying, if you put the work in and take a leap of faith in what your heart is telling you in this connection, the two of you can go on to get married. Okay? So you've got a lot of lower energy that is repelling energy, and although his energy is willing, it's not coming through. So you keep getting the same old shit. You're attracting the lower energy, okay, because of where your emotions and your thoughts are. So you do have the opportunity to get married, you know, where he's showing up how you want him to show up instead of how he's not showing up, because this has the potential. Remember what I said about any reading is not set in stone. All it's doing is picking up on the current energies. So if you ever have a reading where it says, no, your person's not ready to commit to you, you write that down and you go, no, he's fucking ready to commit to me, and we are in a loving, committed relationship. Okay, so Spirit is saying, you know, if it says anything, he needs to heal from his past. No, he's healed from his past, and he is my loving, doting person. Okay, you literally can change your own readings. They are never, ever set in stone. All a psychic is doing is picking up on the current energies. Okay, and because I've worked a lot with energies and I know about consciously, you know, using your energies, okay, then I know that his energy is wanting to show you all this love, but your energy is keeping it from you because you're keeping the old story and the old emotions in place. So Spirit is saying, take action with your thoughts, okay? This romance can really, really blossom in a beautiful way. So doing self-concept affirmations, doing self-concept meditations, some inner sort of work within you will shift your energy to allow the beautiful relationship that you want. Okay, so it does have the potential, but in the current energy you're in, you're keeping things stuck. Okay, you're keeping things where you're just in that sort of old energy that's not allowing the new in. Okay, hello Wendy, my lovely. I hope you all had a good weekend. Okay, Alice, what is, oh, here. Excuse me. What is the feeling towards me right now? My initial T and his A. Okay, so Alice, are you in contact or no contact? I can never remember in your situation. Some people's I can remember and others I can't. Hello, Addison, my lovely. Alice, are you in contact or no contact? Okay. Yes, he's definitely wondering what you're doing. Okay. Um, so he's wondering what you're doing. He thinks the world of you. Okay. So yes, looking what you're doing here. Now, with this card here, I'm getting a couple of things through. This is financial constraints. Okay. It means the cupboard is empty. Now, the coins for me are financial security and emotional security. That's the two things that humans want, isn't it? Financial security and emotional security. But the cupboard is empty. So it could be a couple of things. Either that his higher self is telling you that your energy is not lined up for him to come back in because he wants to, but your energy is not quite lined up. So you may still be going over the old story. You may be in a lower repelling energy. So work on your self-concept. It could be that he feels he's not adequate or good enough for you. It may be that perhaps he feels that he's got to have something more financial to bring to the relationship. So it can be a couple of things there. With this card, he will definitely be back. Okay, whenever I get this card out in a reading, I know I said that everybody can change their readings, but if you carry on in the current energy and you do shift your energies, if it is you that is not having your own sort of feeling worthy or valuable or valued in yourself, loving yourself, and in that lower energy that is repelling him because you're still going over the old story or still got thoughts about him that are not lining up to a loving relationship, he will be back at some point. Okay, now I have had this card out and it's taken a year for somebody's person to come back because they had to do their inner work first and get rid of the old story where they were in their mind saying that their person was a waste of time and useless and was happy with a third party, etc., etc. Okay, so shift your energy anyway. Okay, and yeah, but don't forget, you've misunderstood Alice. Okay, it's not just financial, it's also emotional. So you may be feeling you're not good enough for him. He may be feeling he's not good enough for you. Okay, so it doesn't have to be about the money. He may see that as that. So change that. Remember what I said. You can get a reading and use it to really speed up what you want by shifting what you want. Okay, exactly. So your energy is in repelling energy because you're in that lack energy, and lack energy keeps things away from you. and you just keep seeing the same. So you need to shift your energy, okay, so that it allows his energy in quicker. And you need to sort of, if you do have that thought about like, oh, he said to you in the past, oh, I want money or whatever. No, he's got plenty of money. He knows I'm happy whether he's got no money or whatever. Okay, you can change it to whatever you want. Always affirm the opposite, but you really do need to shift your energy if you're in that lack, you know, I miss him, I can't live without him, I'm miserable without him. Okay, you need to shift your energy out of that because you will keep him away from you for longer. Okay. Excuse me. Right, 7 impossible. How does H feel if I text him again? I don't know if he will particularly reply. I'm getting the where you text him communication, okay, but here turning his back on you or turning his back on emotions that are not serving him with you. We do have the beast. So the beast has a sharp tongue, so you may instigate another argument. It may be that you don't get a reply, so you lash out, okay, which will not serve you at all, Spirit is saying. So I don't know, it is up to you. If you're doing it to force the situation and you're like, I've texted him a million times and he's not answering and I'm going to text him a different way this time, you're probably going to still get the same result, okay? But it's up to you. You can only learn from your own lessons here. So I don't feel that you will get the answer that you particularly want, if any, from him at all. It'll probably stay the same as it has been doing. Okay. Divine Feminine, should you trust Lillian? Okay, Divine. Yes, I feel you can. You know, I don't know whether you are, I'm assuming you're both females here, so you've got a very close friendship there. You mean the world to each other, or you can have what you want, okay, if you don't mean the world to each other. And union, the two of you coming together here. So I do feel that whatever you're going through will be resolved and you two will be friends, okay? I've used decks that have cards in there that show me if there's a false person or a liar, but I haven't got any of those out, so I can't say anything other than what I'm seeing, and they're very positive. So I think it's just you trapping yourself in your own ego thoughts and not really following what your heart is telling you in this connection. You're letting your ego come in. Okay, chart and deal. What are Aries' intentions? No, I'm not getting anything out. Are you in communication with him or no communication? Does he even know you exist? You know, is this just somebody you've got a crush on? Okay. Yeah, okay. Okay, he's feeling pressured about something around his home life at the moment. Okay, so he may be with somebody else. It may be that he's got family problems or something here. We've got this card here could be I'm going to clarify that because I'm not sure if he's okay where he is at the moment, or I mean there may be pressures, but it doesn't mean he's miserable there. Can you clarify this, please? Judgment. Okay, so he could be in a relationship that is coming to an end. Okay, it may be that he's just got problems around his home life. He may not be with somebody else. Okay, it may be that he's just got family problems or whatever, and he's sorting those problems out. We have destruction between the two of you, so it could be that you self-sabotage a lot. Okay, you self-sabotage means that when you think of yourself, you think, oh, perhaps I wasn't good enough for him, or I wasn't pretty enough, or he told me this and it put you down, etc., etc. It may be that when you think of him, you've got very negative thoughts. Okay, so you self-sabotage here. Again, it could be that something needs to fall apart from where he is in order to be with you. Okay, so a little bit of a mixed bag there. I feel that he's got something that he's working through. Okay, and I don't see him coming forward just yet. It didn't come out in 3 cards whether he wants to be with you at the moment, I'm afraid. So I can't tell you whether he does or not. Okay, Lisa. Right, so let me clarify for Shah and Neil. I don't see him coming forward yet because I feel that he is tied up with something else in his own life at the moment. Okay, hence the fact it took so long to bring any cards out for him. His energy is, we're all connected by energy, but your energy is in a low energy anyway that isn't attracting him towards you, and he's off sorting out another problem in his life anyway. It doesn't mean that he will never come back into your life, but at the moment I would not sit around spending your days looking at your phone waiting and being miserable. Start living your life for you, okay? Because you may have quite a long wait. Okay, Lisa. Excuse me. Question. Yeah, okay, Lisa, very interesting. Um, okay, now when he saw you, it brought back a flood of emotions for you, him. Okay, seeing you in the physical really brought back how much he has a lot of feelings for you. Okay, just so he's sort of all over the place now emotionally. Now he's seen you. You know, he loved seeing you. Okay, he thought it was good fun. Okay, even if he didn't outwardly show it, he was thrilled that you were there. Okay, he felt the connection between you really strongly in the physical. Okay, now we do have a false person, and keep an open mind. So you may have gone with a friend and say your friend said, oh, he seems happy, you're wasting your time. Okay, ignore them. Okay, they're just picking up on your old energy, remember. Okay, spirit, whatever it is, there is somebody around you who obviously doesn't understand about consciously creating. They just are seeing everybody's a messenger of you. Okay, so there may be, you know, whatever this could be, this false personal situation, just keep an open mind. Okay, carry on doing the work, because spirit is saying, my lovely, it's done and dusted. He's your fucking man. He ain't nobody else's. Okay, so strongly believe in this connection. It's already done, spirit is saying. Stop faffing, stop worrying. It will all sort itself out. He is yours, end of. So start to, again, keep every day bringing in loving energy, loving thoughts, being grateful that is in your life, being thankful that you've got this loving connection. Be, you know, seeing yourself in the connection. The quickest way to get what you want is to, you know, identify yourself as the person you want to be. So in this case, you want to be his girlfriend or his wife, okay, or just good friends. So you have to feel like that every day, feeling that you're in that connection. It's the quickest way to bring you what you want. Okay, spirit is saying, my lovely, he's yours, end of. There's no doubt. You don't need to worry, you don't need to stress. Just start shifting your energy, keep putting the work in, because he feels it, you feel it, you fucking know it. Okay, it is done. It's done. You're going to be together. The time it takes is up to you in shifting into the loving energy and feeling like you're already together. So imaginary conversations that somebody's saying to you, hey Lisa, you know, how are you and so getting on? Oh my God, we're in such a loving relationship. He just contacts me every day. You know, oh, we're arranging a weekend away together in a month's time or a week's time. Okay, really have fun with it. He's yours. Okay, so bring in that energy of feeling like you're already together. Have little conversations in your head with him, with somebody, as if you're telling them about how your connection is, and boom, before you know it, it will fucking be there. End of. You're on the pathway. You're nearly there. Look at this light at the end of the trees. Okay, you're nearly clear of the woods. You will get what you want. Okay, cup of tea time. Okay, Reshma, yours is next. Excuse me. Hello newbies, welcome to the channel, my lovely. Okay, Reshma, advice for you here. Okay, yes, he does love you. Okay, the lovers. Yes, news has come in that he's got a job, or he might something might happen and he might not get it. Okay, it might not be set in stone as yet. He may well go. If he does get it, then he will go. Okay, but his connection to you, his happiness and connection to you, he will come back. Okay, so even if he does go, it's not going to be forever. He will come back. So Spirit is saying, just take that leap of faith and trust. Okay, don't sit there moping around, feeling left out in the cold, feeling neglected, because the key is right there. You don't need to look up and use the key to open the door. Okay, marriage card twice there, wedding and marriage. Okay, so he'll definitely come back. The scales are tipped in your favor. Okay, Spirit says you react too much to the 3D. Stop doing that. Okay, and focus on the inner pleasure of you being in a relationship that you want. Okay, you have to become that person. You have to identify yourself with the person you want to be. What role do you want to play in this relationship? Girlfriend, wife, embody it now. Stop putting things into the future. There is no future, as everything is now. The quicker you start feeling like you are in that loving relationship, that it's a done deal, stop reacting to the 3D. Okay, you will shift things quicker. You're the one causing the time delay, and you keep reacting to the 3D. Okay, you are in full control. You are the governor of your state. You make the rules. You are in full control of what happens in your life. He has no power in your conscious awareness unless you keep giving him power. Okay, so you can change this. Okay, if this was me and I didn't want my person working abroad or moving abroad, I'd be affirming that as if I was having a chat with somebody. Oh, so did so-and-so get their job abroad? No, it all fell through. No, they got a job half an hour down the road from us. which is better because now we see each other every evening and we spend all our free time with each other. Okay, it's your story. You're writing your story. So write it how you want it to be, my lovely. And if you can't do that and you keep reacting to the 3D, then yes, he probably will, if it's not this job, get another job that implies working away, but he will come back one day and the two of you will be married. But it could take years. So the quickest way is to embody the version of you that already has what you want and stick to that. Ignore the 3D. You stick to that story until it becomes a hardened fact in your reality, my lovely. Take that leap of faith in yourself and don't sit there crying when the key is next to your foot or behind you, as they say in pantomimes, behind you. Okay, let me just have my tea. So as I say, try not to gulp when I'm on. Try to drink my tea quietly and it never quite works out. Right, Mystic Moon, what action can I expect from JD, or what will be her intentions in the coming days? Okay, still in desperate energy, are you there? Still reacting to the 3D. Remember, if you're in lack, if you're looking for it, you are going to cause the time delay. I cannot express that enough. You're causing the time delay. End of. You're still in lack energy. Where is she? What's she doing? What's she thinking? When's she coming towards me? So you're in repelling energy. You are not in attracting energy. I will tell you that now. As per the law and as per science, if you put into Google search levels of consciousness, you will see that you are in repelling energy. The lower energies, the lower frequencies are repelling energy because you're looking for it. You're desiring it. Desiring is in a lower energy because you are looking for it desperately. When's it going to change? Is it going to be today? Is it going to be this month? What's she going to do this month? Is anything going to change? It's been ages now. Come on. Okay, so your energy is keeping her away from you. Oh. Reshma, he's in an arranged marriage. Does it mean he will have a second marriage since there are 2 marriage cards? Could do. I've had, sorry, Mystic Moon. I've had 1, 2, 3 clients who have all, in the time that they've been working with me, had their person go off into an arranged marriage. And I have said, don't imagine them as being married to somebody else. Ignore that. Ignore the 3D. The 2 of you are married. And those marriages haven't even lasted 6 months. Okay, so it depends. Are you going to be in the reacting energy? Oh, well, he's married to somebody else, so I've got no control over this. Bollocks. It's your reality. You can have him if you want him. Okay, you're just going along, reacting to the 3Ds, being swept along like tumbleweed. Okay, it's your choice. If you can't shift your energy, if you just are hell-bent that, yeah, it's a done deal, he's married, he's marrying somebody else, he'll come back one day, then my lovely, in that time, I suggest that you get on with your life. because if you don't start affirming that you're in a loving relationship and that two of you are married, it's going to be a long time where he's married to somebody else. Right, Mystic Moon, sorry. Mystic Moon here. This card is all about turning her back on emotions that are not serving you, but she's a reflection of you. So it could be saying to you, you know, turn your back on the emotions that are not serving you, that are keeping you in no contact. Okay. It may be that she's trying to turn her back on emotions that aren't serving her in order to think, you know, to come out of no contact. And I do see that she does want to talk to you and meet up with you here. Okay, now it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to happen in that month, okay, because you're still looking at lack. You can still get readings, but just do, if you come back into the live, okay, just say what's the current energies, what's your current energies, because it's you that's creating what happens. Okay, what you're thinking and feeling is what is your person is going to be conforming to. Okay, so still not quite ready. It's not cards that I expect to see for instant or contact very soon in the next couple of weeks. So I feel that she's still in like thinking about it, but she's not 100% because you're still in lack energy. If you're looking for it outside of yourself, the only place you should be looking for movement and for proof and for validation is within you. When you are at peace, you're at calm, you're not looking at the 3D, you know it's a done deal, boom, it will come in. Okay, so until you're at that point, you're causing the timeline to keep being pushed away from you. Remember, affirmations are just tools to help you to get into the feeling of being in that relationship. Okay, if you're saying your affirmations but throughout your day you're still looking at lack, and is it going to be today she contacts you, then you haven't shifted, you're not using them right. Okay, Iona. Okay, Iona for you. Okay, now Pentacles, again, coins are emotional or financial security. Okay, so there's something coming in over the next couple of days or weeks where you're going to receive something either that's going to be financially beneficial or emotionally beneficial to you. Again, with the Knight of Cups, it can be an opportunity, it can be a person. So either way, there is something, whether emotional or financial, that's coming your way in the next couple of weeks. Lily. I don't know how he's going to respond, Lily. Okay, he may respond, he may not. He is thinking about you. Okay, he might make the decision to contact you and reply. He may not. Okay, so it's 50-50 at the moment. I don't know whether he will or he won't. You do have the skills for the two of you to be together at some point anyway. So even if he doesn't reply this time, then just leave it. Wait till he contacts you and start working on, you know, bringing loving energy into the connection instead of sort of chaser energy here. So I don't know, Lily, if he will actually contact you on that text or not. We've got wait, so he may not. L, how does Kevin see you? Okay, L, I do feel that there is an attraction. This usually comes out when somebody is attracted to you, okay, sees you as good looking or whatever, okay. But we do have the Ten of Swords, so he may not want to disappoint you. It may be that he's just been let down by somebody else in his own life. You know, he may just be coming out of a relationship or whatever. It may be that he pins himself down with loads of sort of negative thoughts. I do feel that this can grow though. Okay, this money is financial and emotional, so it's buried here in order for you to reap the benefits later. So I feel that it will grow. Okay, remember I see coins as financial and emotional security. So as it's asking emotionally, okay, I feel that things can grow between you here. It may be a slow starter, but I do feel that he does have feelings for you here. Reshma, I did your reading ages ago, my lovely. Unless you paid again. Oh, you've paid again. Okay. How do the next few months look for me in love and work? Okay, it's all right. I thought you'd come out and not realise that I'd done your reading. Okay, let's have a look at another reading for you then, Reshma. Okay. So in love, let me move them out of the way. In love, right, the romance angel card. Let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. We do have courtship. We do have happiness. We do have no more battles. Okay, this warrior does not want to fight any more battles. Okay, so not fighting any more battles. Now we have communication. We, you know, again, the sun card, 2 sun cards, happiness, communication. There is movement in your love life, and you certainly have the heart of somebody. Now, it may be existing person. It may be somebody else coming in. I don't know. I don't have I don't have a court card to signify a particular person. So it could be, you know, person goes away, comes back, the 2 of you start dating, okay? Spirit's advice for you is just to stay in the wish fulfilled. What is you want? You can have your person if you want them. You're the only one telling you that you can't. Okay, so if you want to hold on for him, you can. If you don't, move on. Then it looks like you, either way, you're going to be in a relationship with somebody over the next coming months. I've asked what's for you in the coming months regarding love. Now, regarding work, we have here that you seem to be very caught up in your emotions regarding work. Spirit is saying, okay, it may not be at the moment, but it may be over the next couple of months where you start to sort of get caught up in your emotions about it. And Spirit is saying, no, what is your intuition telling you? Take ego out of it, because all ego is going to do is tie you up in knots. Okay, what is your gut feeling? What is your heart telling you? Your heart is always your true compass here. Okay, be positive in your thoughts, fighting off those negative thoughts. Okay, things will grow. We plant seeds all the time. Thoughts, ideas, we're planting all the time. Okay. Right, we're back in the chat. Right, okay, I don't know where we got to. So, you know, a little bit tied up here. Fight off those negative thoughts. The seeds that you're planting will grow. Let them grow, okay? And things are in your business going to work out in an unexpected way. Okay, so come out of your emotions that are not serving or going to be serving you, emotions that won't be serving you over the couple of months regarding work. Follow what your heart is telling you, not what your ego is telling you, and let those seeds grow. Okay, what you want is going to happen in an unexpected way in your work one. Okay. I'm just going to have a chewing gum because got a bit of heartburn and I don't have anything else to hand. Okay, so if you're looking at starting a business, my lovely, then don't let negative emotions come in. Trust in what your gut is telling you, okay? because you can grow that business, Spirit is saying. Okay, Mina. Okay, Mina, for you, my lovely. No, he's not using you. Okay, he's just coming a little bit. Doesn't know what to do in this connection. Okay, because you overthink things too much, so your energy sort of keeps him away from showing up how he wants to. You're thinking a load of negative thoughts. You overthink a lot. Okay, sort of in your head, 2 and 2 is coming out as 5 instead of 4. So you're always sort of saying to yourself, oh, you know, he's just wasting my time, or is he, or does he really want to be with me? He's not showing me what I want. Okay, but your energy is not allowing his energy to come through how it wants to. So he is trying to be strong. He is trying to take steps to make things right, but your energy is sort of not lined up with his energy. There's a mismatch in energy. He thinks about you all the time. It is worth waiting for. Okay, and there's a lot of attraction between you here, sexual attraction between you. He's not interested in anybody else. He wants to be with you. So Spirit is saying here it's your decision. You're the one in control of this chariot, driving these horses. Which way are you going to go? Okay, you know, things can grow very much between you here. Just bring in more positive energy into the connection. Think positive thoughts. How do you want the relationship to go? How do you want him to be thinking and feeling about you and treating you? Okay, so, and then surrender. Just surrender. It's worth waiting for. Okay, it's your choice. You don't have to hang around if you can't be bothered, you know, or don't want to, or you haven't got the energy to work on this. Then, my lovely, move on. It's your choice, Spirit is saying. Yes, he does think about you. Yes, there is a lot of sexual attraction between you. He just feels like whatever he does is wrong, Spirit just said. Okay, so it's your choice. Sometimes we overthink things and tend to straight away go to the worst case scenario. And Spirit is saying, if you keep doing that, you're self-sabotaging. Look at the positives in this connection and bring loving energy into this connection. Instead of complaining, moaning, being frustrated, feeling upset, feeling resentful. Okay, shift your energy. Right, Lisa H, how are you, my lovely? Okay, Lisa, a bit of a weird one here. We've got you with the 9 of Swords, okay, in your energy. So you may be gone back into stressing, worrying. You may be feeling overtired, irritated, you know, just with work or whatever as well. But try and, you know, get grounded, do meditations, get balance, make time for you, do things that give you pleasure, okay? Your person, you know, still has a lot of feelings for you. Okay, his energy is very much around you, so it hasn't gone anywhere. It's not going to. Okay, and bringing gratitude as well. Perhaps you have been doing a lot of gratitude lately, and Spirit is acknowledging that. Okay, they're hearing that. It may be that they're saying, you know, bring more gratitude and thanks into things. You know, thank you that he's in my life. Thank you that we're in a loving connection. Thank you for the roof over my head, things like that. Okay, I do a daily gratitude journal. So bring in gratitude. If you already are, then Spirit is acknowledging that, pardon me, that they've heard you. Okay, so just if you're feeling irritated, tired, worrying, stressing, okay, remember, never go to bed worrying or stressing, because that is the most powerful time to impress on your subconscious. So that should be the time when you're falling asleep thinking a nice scene, okay, instead of worrying and stressing. Yeah. Sasha. Too many. Okay, yeah, you've started to let your emotions come back in here, Sasha. Okay, so you were doing really well, and then you've started to react to old thoughts playing out. Remember, your 3D is the old thoughts catching up. So he's feeling a bit like, oh, what happened there then? Okay, so a bit like, oh, wasn't expecting that, or oh, what have I done, sort of thing. But it's your choice. You are in control of where you put your thoughts, positive or negative. It is no one to change but you. Until you change, he will not change. Okay, and you've been thrown off your bicycle the last few days, okay, in the last week, and it's just, remember, if you go back into repelling energy, lower energy, you're repelling what you want. You're not bringing love into this and bringing it back to you. What did I say in the Instagram live? Whenever you get knocked off, always come back to self. Even if you take a week of nothing but self-concept affirmations ingrained in you, okay, you don't even have to worry about SP affirmations. You do you and you first. When you shift, your outside world and all the people in it will see your energy shift and start conforming. Okay, you've got to go back to you. Yeah, you've started to self-sabotage again. Mary, why has SM stopped communicating with you? It's not going to be accurate like that. It will just bring in the current energies between you, Mary. Because readers pick up on energy, my lovely. It's not going to pick up on what he's thinking word for word in his head. Okay. So you've said, why did he stop communicating with me? Well, it's as if you're wanting an answer. Oh, because you said a particular sentence that he didn't like. Okay, it's not that accurate. It's just going to pick up on energy. So I can see from his energy that we have the judgment card. So he may have felt judged. He may have felt that you were judging him in some way. It may be that there was a family situation that he's feeling judged by. It's not over. Yeah, it's not over. Just, well, we have the work card here. So putting in the, it may be that family's been on to him. There's family in this card as well. So with the judgment card, there is some kind of judgment that he feels judged. Okay, so if it wasn't you, I mean, you may not have been directly thinking, you know, judging him. Okay, it may be that you know, what sort of thoughts have you been having about him lately? Oh, he doesn't tell me he loves me very much, or he doesn't seem to make me a priority, or he doesn't seem to have much time for me, or he doesn't do this, or he doesn't do that. Okay, that can all be judgment energy. Okay, so if it's not you, if you've been totally 100% behind the guy, okay, then it could be something to do with family. Like I say, it's not over. Things are just turning very slowly between you at the moment. Okay, so it might be a couple of days or weeks before he comes back into contact. It's not over. He will be back. Okay. Sanya. Yeah. Sanya, this is yours now. Okay, there's seems to be some kind of movement here, Sanya. So, him being caught up in his emotions, okay, up and down in his emotions. His emotions are scattered all over the place at the moment, okay. Wanting movement here, okay, maybe that is coming forward, maybe that is reaching out, okay, and we've got a yes. So something is shifting here. So just remain bringing loving energy into the connection when you think about him as loving thoughts. Okay. Because there seems to be something shifting in the energy here. Okay, I'll try and answer that for you, Reshma. Let's go with these. Okay. Okay. It's not giving me a straight answer here, Reshma, at all. So, I feel he came into your life at a time when you maybe have been at a lower point in your life. Okay. This card for me can signify stress. It can signify an illness. It can signify worry. Okay, so you may have been in a low point in your life and then he came in. Okay, you may have been a little bit on the defensive at first with him, you know, not too sure, but things sort of grew between you here. Sort of with these cards, things moved quite quick between you and things started to turn here. You know, things started to feel like you were fated to be together. And you took that leap of faith. You took that leap of faith into, okay, let's give this a go. But then as he started to reveal more things to you, there were more things that fell apart, okay? There were more things that either annoyed you about him or things you heard about him that you didn't like, okay? Especially around, well, finances and emotional as well, okay? So sort of things falling apart. Your plans, if you like, became frosty and cold and things became a struggle between you. So, really, you know, following your intuition. What is your intuition telling you on this? And it's teaching you about self-love. To love yourself and not to, when you love yourself, everybody else will. Okay, that's what self-love is for. Now is the time to love, nurture, and heal yourself. Self-love is not simply a state of mind about feeling good. Oh, I feel good about myself. It's a state of appreciation for yourself that grows and matures from actions you take to support your body, mind, and soul. A lot of people who come to me have always looked as others as their love, okay? Instead of loving themselves first and then being in a loving relationship, because they're not depending on that other person. They're loving themselves. So they're not putting that pressure on somebody else. So it's obviously a lesson for you to work on your self-love. I've always been very confident, okay, and felt secure in myself, but I didn't truly love myself. Now I can honestly say I love myself. Okay, I don't put myself down in any way. I can look in the mirror, warts and all, and love myself. I feel beautiful. I feel I love myself. Okay, so other people have started shifting the way that they see me. I'm getting lots of compliments. I'm getting people wanting to be with me more. Okay, so it's a journey of self-love. It seems to have been for self-love. I still feel you can have him. Spirit is still saying the two of you can be together in the future, okay? But in the meantime, it's teaching you, take this time to take your focus, all the energy that you're putting into him, start putting back into yourself, Spirit has just said. Okay, so all the energy that you've been plowing into him, put that energy into you, loving and appreciating yourself, looking in the mirror every morning and starting to tell yourself, your reflection, I love you, I'm here for you, I'm not going anywhere. Okay, and starting to really love Reshma, the true Reshma, not one's how others see you or how you're viewing yourself and criticizing yourself. Okay, work on your self-concept. There's loads of meditations and affirmations on YouTube, but it seems to be to have taught you to appreciate yourself and love yourself is what Spirit is the main thing saying here. Okay, I think we're back. We lost connection then. Okay, right, we're back in. Yes, and never be a people pleaser. You know, for those of you that try to please other people, it's not sustainable. It's like it's an energy that it never ends up in your favor. Okay, because you'll always feel disappointed. So work on loving you. Then you don't need to please people around you because they will be investing their energy into you. Right. Baby Boo, you've been hanging around for a while. Hello, Kelly, my lovely. No. Okay, for you, Baby Boo. Yes, he does want to offer you something more secure. Okay, he does want to commit to you, does want to offer you something more secure. But we do have the liar here. So did he hurt you and lie to you in a deceitful way, or just lied to you and you're still going over that? If you are, let it go, because it's stopping his energy coming forward. Okay, yes, he does want to be with you. Okay, but if he lied to you, cheated on you, or whatever, or you thought he had but with no proof, then you need to work through that on your own for your energy to shift. Okay, so it may be that there's other people around you telling you stuff that are just lies about this connection. Oh no, he's moved on, he doesn't want to be with you, or whatever. Okay, he does want to be with you. Okay, if he was deceitful in the past, then yes, he does want to be with you, but you need to work on this, because Spirit is saying if you don't, then when he does come back, it will fall apart again, because you will hold him in places. I can't trust him. So Spirit is saying, what's the point of you wanting him back if you can't trust him, if you don't work through that? Okay? Okay, Mary P, you've paid for a reading, my lovely. Okay, this is Mary P's. Cinderella, I didn't understand your question anyways. Is he calm with love purpose? What the hell's that mean? Can you type it out a bit better, please? Okay, Mary P, this is yours. Mary P, are you in contact or no contact? Okay. Have you been in no contact for a little while? I mean, like a good couple of months or years even. I don't mean just weeks or days. All right, okay. Okay, yeah. Right, Mary P. he's yours, okay? He will come back, okay? But in his energy, yes, he's got a lot of feelings for you, okay? But with this card, movement card, I didn't know if you'd been in no contact for a while and he was wondering if you've moved on. But if it's only 2 weeks, then he's not going to think that, is he? Maybe that there was some kind of movement his end. This card can signify a trip, a holiday, moving house, okay, or just moving on. I don't feel he has moved on though. I don't feel it's that, because I'm seeing the two of you here. He definitely is saying in his energy here that you know, he does think about you a lot. He's done nothing but think about you, but you tend to overthink a lot, okay? You're trying to second guess the relationship all the time. So I feel that put a lot of, not a lot, but some pressure on this, okay? So you may have been like, oh, well, what do you think of this? And do you think that? And your energy was sort of like too much, okay? Okay, Spirit is saying stop going back to past things, okay? Whether it's childhood or insecurities within yourself, fears, fear of rejection, fear of abandonment. It could be a load of things, something from your past, okay? Bring loving energy into this. Think about the love that you have between each other. You know, things will be favorable between you here. He will come forward and speak, you know, his truths, tell you how he feels here. He's yours. Okay, he's yours. Spirit is just saying, really let go of control issues. Allow this to unfold naturally. So you may have been sort of a little bit of pushy energy or nagging energy without realizing, okay? And Spirit is saying, free yourself from this, okay? Because it's a control issue here, even if you don't realize you're doing it, okay? Have fun in this connection. Have fun. Look at this woman. She's having loads of fun, okay? So start to bring loving energy in instead of energy that is lower energy, because you're perhaps worrying or stressing or overthinking things and perhaps accusing of things or whatever, okay? He is yours to have. Just bring in love into this energy. Start to bring loving energy and you will see he'll come back in anyway. Okay, Wendy, Addison, can we close the paid readings at 20 past, please? Have managed to get lots of free readings done today, which is good. Sometimes we don't have time for the free readings. Okay. Anybody else's question? I can't see any questions at the moment when I look at the chat. Remember, I can only see about that much chat, so all I'm seeing is Wendy, Mary P, Princess Codso's retracted their message. Right, here we are. Will A confess his feelings to you? Okay, Princess, is he with somebody else at the moment? Or this card either means he's with somebody else or he's got a mother who interferes a lot in his life. Arts, animals and universe, I wouldn't be able to answer that. Well, that card always comes out when there is either a mother who interferes or a sister, a female relative, might be a friend, or he's got somebody else. So they've brought it out for a reason. They wouldn't have brought it out else. Perhaps you've got a mother who interferes. And I'm not ever going to get how, okay? It's just picking up on energies between you. Okay, wouldn't it be nice if Spirit would tell us how things were going to happen? The how and the when is not our concern, okay? It will happen in the way it's meant to happen, Spirit is saying here. Wouldn't it be nice if we knew how we were going to get that job, how things were going to end up, how we were going to get all the money we wanted, okay? It's just bringing in the energy. Okay. We do have the star card. This star card for me is, it's written in the stars, okay? Or, you know, you can have a future together. It's not guaranteed. No reading is ever guaranteed. You can change it with your thoughts, okay? You might in a couple of months' time think, I'm not interested in him, or meet someone else, okay? But at this current energy that you're in, yes, I see him doing something creative and beneficial that means that things could go further between you here. Perhaps he's been talking to his mother or a friend about how he feels about you. Could be that it's come out with. Neela. Yes, I am closing the page, so I'll just do you a 3-card one, Neela. Arts, animals and universe. I told you I will not be able to answer that question. I don't get specifics. Oh, it's some blonde person stalking your account. I have no idea. I don't work like that. You'll have to choose another reader, my lovely. Right, Neela, this is yours. Cinderella, can you reword your question? I'm not understanding what you're saying, and you haven't put your person's initials. I think you're asking about somebody coming forward, but what's their initial? Okay, Neela, for you. He's worrying, he's stressed about something here. You may be worrying and stressing. Remember, his energy reflects your energy. So if you're worrying and stressing, try not to, okay, because you're in repelling energy. If you're perfectly fine, then it could be that he's still worried and stressing about something here, okay. It could be a something in his family. It could be that he's worrying and stressing about being in a committed relationship. Then start affirming that he loves being in a committed relationship, or you are in a committed relationship. I do have journey here. So this card usually signifies a journey, a trip. It could be that he's moving towards you here. Okay, but there's still some healing that needs to be done. Yeah, turn your back on emotions that are not serving you. So how is your energy? Are you waking up every day feeling peaceful, calm, knowing that it's a done deal, knowing that you're in a loving relationship? Or are you still in lack energy, which is repelling energy? Where is he? When's he coming? What's he going to do next? Okay, right, then you need to get out of that, because all you're doing is keeping his energy away from you. You're not in attracting energy, you're in repelling energy. Okay. May, current energy with K. For God's sake, it's because I'm tired, so I'm going to make this the last one. Spirit are telling me that I've done too much, so I will be coming off in a minute, because I've been doing readings all day for private clients. So this will be the last one. Okay, May, this is the last one, my lovely. Spirit is saying let's end the show. Too tired. So sorry if I haven't got round to answering your questions. I will be back on tomorrow night for paid readings only, and I will be back Wednesday for the free readings, so you can catch me then. Okay, so you may, okay, just make sure that you're turning your back on emotions that are not serving you, okay, so that he can come forward for you two to have a future together, okay, because when you turn your back on emotions that are not serving you, he will do the same, and that will allow his energy to come in and offer you the love that you're wanting and having the future that you want with him. Okay, so just check where your emotions are when you think about him. Is it loving, positive emotions, or because of I've forgotten what I was saying because I was looking at Cinderella's. Right, it's because you kept posting your question and they had said do not do it while I'm doing a reading. So Cinderella, is H asked you to be his girlfriend? Right, Cinderella, this is yours now. Okay, Cinderella, I think that it's going to be a little while, okay? I don't think it's going to be immediately. It is, I do see a potential in this connection, Cinderella, okay, but I think it's going to be a little while before anything really ramps up between you here. Okay, he does sort of, if you're in no contact, then he does want to talk to you. If you're in contact, then he enjoys your company. Okay, but with this card, it's sort of him turned away from you and with a no at the moment. So I feel he's not ready at the moment, or doesn't see you as anything else at the moment, but things can in the future. Okay, remember the future can be next month. It doesn't have to be distant future. Okay, it can, the future is tomorrow in a minute's time or whatever. Okay, so I do feel that things will shift between you, but it's going to be slow. Don't expect to be swept off your feet at the moment. Neela, do you know how to leave emotions which are not serving you? Yes, by working on your self-concept. Right then, my lovelies, I am going to go. Thank you all. Thank you, Wendy. Thank you, Addison. Catch up with you soon. Love and light.